Hi everybody, welcome to The Tonight Show. Thank you so much for watching. It is Thursday, which basically means it's Friday, really, right? So we made it through another week. I'm so happy to anyone who's home and staying safe and wearing the mask, and to anyone who is suffering with this awful pandemic. I wish you a speedy recovery. I'm going to try to make you laugh right now. Here's some jokes. Let's get to some news, guys. As the coronavirus continues to spread across the country, a new poll finds that if cases keep spiking, 65% of Americans support returning to lockdown. Yeah, first off, what do you mean returning to lockdown? I haven't left. My hair it looks like a wig. What? You know your country's doing well when shutting everything down is polling higher than both presidential candidates. Yeah, people support another lockdown, especially after they got 35 save the dates for all the weddings that got moved. It's like, oh, just lockdown. I'm happy for you guys. 76% of Americans over 55 support returning to lockdown. They said they finally figured out how to use Netflix and they're not stopping now. So don't make me leave. Really? By the way, my dad's watched everything. I think he thinks the one screen is everything on Netflix. So I'm like, great. So he does that. He's on TV's movies. I haven't even told him what Surge does. No, it's great. He's happy. That's right. The coronavirus is affecting everyone, even those close to the president.
Dozens of Secret Service agents are being told to quarantine after working at President Trump's rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where a huge swath of people did not wear masks.
Seriously, you know we're in crazy times when the Secret Service needs protection from the president. If you're worried about Trump's safety, don't. He's fine. While the agents are quarantined, Trump will be guarded by Eric and Don Jr. using a pair of SpongeBob walkie-talkies. You hear me? Yeah, I'm right next to you. Okay. Well, a lot of people are blaming the Trump administration for mishandling the virus, but not everything has gone wrong, right?
Startling new report out today that more than 1 million dead Americans got those pandemic stimulus checks, totaling $1.4 billion.
I pay dead people? Even dead people were like only $1,200 for 3 months? Thanks, I guess. That's a tough gaffe for Trump in what has otherwise been a flawless year. Would you agree? Yep, 1 million dead people received checks. Even people who invested in Quibi think that's a waste of money. Trump was like, it'll all be worth it when they head to the polls in November. Actually, Trump was furious about the mistake and asked that all the dead people immediately send their checks back. As if things weren't bad enough, I read that a bunch of hand sanitizers were just recalled for containing lethal toxins. It's insane. I've been using so much hand sanitizer these days. Anyways, one of these companies just put out a new ad. Check it out.
For years, Cleanse Your Hand Sanitizer has been one of the most trusted names in clean. And now, with the coronavirus pandemic, hand sanitizer is more important than ever. But maybe you heard that our product contains toxic methanol? Whoops, yeah, that's on us. Luckily, you can continue to use our hand sanitizer worry-free with our new Cleanse Your Hand Sanitizer. Our hand sanitizer is the first hand sanitizer that sanitizes your hand sanitized hands to keep them hand sanitizer free. Simply use our hand sanitizer as normal, keeping in mind that exposure to methanol can lead to nausea, vomiting, blurred vision, or death. Then wash away the hand sanitizer with our sanitizer before your nervous system totally shuts down. So easy. It'll almost be like we didn't try to kill you with something that's supposed to keep you safe. When you're done, just throw both bottles into a hazardous waste container, burn it, and then throw the ashes in the ocean. Ta-da! Cleanse Your Hand Sanitizer. Keep sanitizing until all the sanitizer is sanitized.
Just ordered it on Amazon. Well, this is going viral down in Palm Beach, Florida. They held a town hall to talk about a new mask mandate. Now, a lot of people showed up to speak against it, and what they said was pretty, well, just watch.
You literally cannot mandate somebody to wear a mask knowing that that mask is killing people. Every single one of you that are obeying the devil's laws are going to be arrested.
Keep taking the road of least resistance. Keep listening to the TV brainwashing you from birth. and they want to throw God's wonderful breathing system out the door. You're all turning your backs on it.
Doctor, I really have many question marks about your degrees and what you really know. And I would ask suggestively that you go back to school and get educated.
If you think that's upsetting, Trump just put them in charge of the coronavirus task force. So that's right. Not only is the clip viral, so are the people. That was like a dramatic reading of your uncle's Facebook posts. This one I like. This is the one. Finally, city officials were like, are you here for Bath Salts Anonymous? Because that's down the hall. Bath Salt Anonymous. Come on, that's not a real thing. If you want to meet these people in person, I should add, they'll be signing autographs at a recently pulled down 5G tower. Afterward, Florida officials were like, that was actually one of our better meetings. You think? Well, it's been a few days since New York started phase 2 of reopening, and people are excited that outdoor dining is allowed. Yeah, streets and sidewalks are filled with tables and chairs, and people are already leaving Yelp reviews about their experiences. Take a look. This one says, the baked chicken was very juicy, probably because someone's window air conditioner was dripping on it. This next one says, great service, but it was hard to hear the specials over all the illegal fireworks. This one says, it's always been my dream to dine al fresco at the Penn Station Hooters. Al fresco. This next one says, there was a hair in my food, but it was mine because I haven't gotten a haircut since February. This next one says, very short wait, but the only thing on the menu was leftover banana bread. I get that. Lastly, this one says, risking my life was so worth 2 Coors Lights and a plate of jalapeno poppers. And finally, guys, there's a lot of uncertainty about sports, but there is one event that is coming back.
The 146th Kentucky Derby will be held on September 5th, and spectators will be allowed according to the Churchill Downs racetrack.
For fans, it'll be the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, followed by the most boring 2 weeks in quarantine. In the midst of this challenging year, though, I think it'll be kind of fun to watch a man in a seersucker suit throw up a mint julep, don't you think? Organizers say, though, that they'll take every safety precaution before strapping an 80-pound man to a horse running 40 miles per hour. Okay? Wait, that doesn't sound... I know. It's not you, is it? Let him do it. Oh, here's the last one. The good news is, the hats are big enough that they automatically make you social distance. There you go. All right, everybody, that is my monologue.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.